What do we have next, Steve? Oh, the immune factors. Boy, perfect time of year to talk about this, because it always seems like this, you know, as it gets colder outside and we're indoors more, a lot of us feel like it's a time of year when, and often we get busier, and holidays are a wonderful time of year. It's also a more stressful time of year, which can be also taxing to our immune system. So this is a product that helps to support the health of your immune system.
And a lot of companies are out there with immune-related products, and they talk about them in terms of, you know, curing, treating, preventing colds, flu, or anything like that. The only thing a product like this can do, and that's why the name is Immune Factors, is support your immune system. The reason why we eventually deal with that cold that we get is because eventually our immune system wins out. So to the extent we can support and maintain a healthy immune system, we're going to have a healthy cold and healthier cold and flu system. And the most important thing we do for that, and I always say this, for me, the most important thing is adequate sleep. You know, I always consistently exercise. I do well with the food I eat, but for me, when I start kind of, especially this time of year, getting too busy, family responsibilities, when I start having less sleep or getting less sleep, that's when my immune system can struggle, and that's when I can become more vulnerable. The same goes for all of us. We sort of know what those buttons are that we might push that make us more susceptible. What this product is simply designed to do to give the botanical ingredients and the nutrients that support a healthy immune system, whether it's echinacea, golden seal, or beta-glucan standardized mushroom extract, astragalus extract, or the B-complex and high vitamin C, it covers all the bases for you.
I'm going to show you what the choices are. By the way, there's not a lot of this. There's a couple hundred in each size, and that's it. So I just want to point that out to you. If you would like to stock it, this is a good time to do it. $30, $60, $180, $360. And then you can see, here's where the pricing will be going. Remember, we're coming to the end of the anniversary, and then this is the anniversary pricing. Wow, $50 off the largest choice, 25, 10, or 5. Again, depending on the size you'd like. If you want to do the Try Me, go for it. But if you want to get a nice big bottle and have it on hand, this is the perfect time to choose the Immune Factors. Another one, of course, that is a customer pick, as is every single one of Andrew's products. So if you have a minute, go read some reviews. The reviews on this one, God, listen to this. You are 95% excellent reviews. Out of 372, 336 are perfect. That's fantastic.
Right.
Wowza, 4.8 out of a perfect 5-star average. That's remarkable. No, I mean, that's really amazing.
It's a product, it's evolved. This is a product that we've had for over 20 years, and the product has continued to evolve. The potency has increased. It originally was just B-complex and vitamin C if you go back over 30 years. And then about 20 years ago, we added the echinacea, then we added the golden seal extract, then the astragalus and the mushroom complex. So it's gradually evolved over the years, just getting better and better. And the reviews are virtually perfect reviews. And I was just going to read a couple of them before we run along here.
Okay.
Good for your resistance. I ordered the 180 capsule bottle of Immune Factors and started taking 2 capsules daily. I truly believe, which I also believed when I was taking echinacea, that this has helped to keep me healthy and from feeling run down. I recently ran out, so I ordered the 360 count bottle this time. Winter will be here soon, so I will be ready for it. Immune Factors keeps your resistance high, from Andrea in Illinois.
Excellent.
These work. I'm self-employed and burn the candle at both ends. I ordered these and they were damaged in shipping and sent back before I even received them, so I ran out. I could tell the difference as I was feeling run down. I'm back on track. The Immune Factors supplements is an essential part of my regimen and helps me to maintain a very busy lifestyle while remaining healthy. Cannot live without this. I cannot live without this product. It is a must for the winter. I've been surrounded by sick coworkers for 2 weeks now and still feel well. I've been taking this vitamin 2 times a day to be safe, and I feel amazing. Being surrounded by coughing and sneezing all day can make anyone feel vulnerable. I owe my good health in the winter cold months to this product. From Tara, New York.
Isn't that
and again,
true?
And it's,
you know, when you're around somebody who's sick and it's just, you don't want to be rude, but it's like, oh.
Well, I always say, I mean, we have to, during this time of year, we're enclosed spaces. We're in environments where we're more susceptible to have these sorts of viruses transmitted around us. The key is maintaining a healthy immune system, and that's going to be eating well, hydrating well, getting adequate rest. Those are the keys. Those are the keys. And what this product is simply designed to do, because nutrition is a vital part of a healthy immune system, it's designed to focus on those components of nutrition that are vital for supporting the immune system.
There we go. I think we have to wrap this up. If you'd like to order yours, choose the size you'd like. Oh, we do. We have 90 seconds more, so that's excellent. And as I said, if you do have a second, go read. The reviews are really fun to read because these are real people with real results who are kind enough. We always talk about the fact that people are more often than not ready to give a negative review than a positive review, because when you buy a product, you expect it to work. So if it works, you're happy, you're satisfied, but you're not, you have to really be motivated to want to go sing the praises of a product. It has to kind of really resonate in a way that's going to make you sit down at your computer and write a review, and you get the most wonderful raves on all your products, but this one as well.
No, we have I think our average review is between 4.6 and 4.7 stars, and we have, I believe, I think we've exceeded 50,000 total reviews on all the products.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
So, and this product obviously is well over, I think it's over 95% positive reviews. But I was just going to quickly show the formula here.
Great.
So it really functions like a separate Echinacea Golden Seal product with 400 milligrams of Echinacea, 40 milligrams of Golden Seal. Also, we increased our organic mushroom blend, shiitake, reishi, and maitake mushrooms, standardized to 23% polysaccharides. So 100 milligrams of that, 100 milligrams of astragalus, and then you get all the nutritional support you need.
That.
You get vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6,
That's great.
B12, and a full 400 milligrams of vitamin C. So it really is a comprehensive, a lot of immune products are just Echinacea, or just Echinacea and Golden Seal, or maybe just astragalus, but they're not a product that delivers a comprehensive nutritional support.
That's it. So, okay, last call for now. Please don't hang up. With everybody ordering, there's not even 1,000 of these left. So we'll let you know.